Hello and welcome to NEDP, the National External Diploma Program Training and Implementation Series. I'm Janita McNamara, NEDP National Training Specialist. Today we're going to get ready for your upcoming NEDP training with 3 pre-training tasks. First, creating a CASAS account, registering for NEDP training, and becoming a certified CASAS test proctor. You can get to the CASAS homepage by going to www.casas.org. Here you see the CASAS homepage. If you don't already have a CASAS account, your first training activity is to create one. You'll simply click Create Account. You'll fill out the information on this sheet, and we do advise you to use your work email as your CASAS account email. When you've answered all of these questions, you'll click Submit at the bottom of the page, and you'll receive an email notification to activate your account through the email that you provided within about 15 minutes. Once you activate that CASAS account, you are in. Now that you have a CASAS account, your next training step is to register for the NEDP training. You can do that right from the CASAS homepage, clicking on the NEDP subpage, or you can go directly to nedp.org. Either way, it will take you to this page, where you'll scroll down on the menu on the left and click Register for Training. Once you've clicked Register for Training, you'll see a list of the NEDP training cohorts that are offered at this time. Find your cohort, click to enroll. Of course, you'll have to log in. And then you'll click Enroll in this workshop, and the green Complete Registration button will complete your registration. Congratulations! You are now registered for NEDP training. Your 2 most important pre-training activities will be identifying potential NEDP clients and becoming certified to administer CASAS tests. Let's begin with your CASAS test certification. Before you begin training, you'll want to know whether your agency administers CASAS paper tests, CASAS e-tests, or both. Once you know the answer to that question, log in at casas.org and click Online Training on the menu to the left. Here you'll see that the CASAS online training is organized by whether you're giving e-tests, paper tests, or both. The training modules that you complete depend on the testing modality that your agency will use. For agencies using e-testing only, see the information under the green box. Click on the Training by Role document. Every agency must have at least 1 staff person who has completed CASAS Module 1 and CASAS Module 2. After that requirement is taken care of, the remaining CASAS test proctors need only to take CASAS e-test proctor certification, which you see here. Check with your administrator to find out whether you need to complete CASAS Modules 1 and 2 or just the e-test proctor certification. Likewise, for paper test implementation, we can click Training by Role and see that every paper testing agency must have at least 1 staff person who has completed Modules 1 and 3, and after that requirement is taken care of, all of the other test proctors need only to complete CASAS paper test proctor certification. And once again, you'll want to speak with your agency administrator to find out whether you need to complete Modules 1 and 3 or just the proctor certification. Agencies using both e-tests and paper implementation will need to basically combine those requirements. Note that every NEDP advisor assessor must also be a CASAS certified test proctor. So what happens next? Here's what you can expect. Within a day or 2 of registering for the NEDP training, you'll be granted access to the NEDP Professionals page. To get there, you go back on the NEDP landing page at nedp.org, click on NEDP Professionals, make sure you're logged in using your CASAS username and password, and then you'll be able to see this treasure trove of NEDP manuals, documents, training links, and more. We will spend some time exploring the professionals page in a more formal way during our training, but feel free to look around now. You may want to give particular attention to the marketing section toward the end of the folders and subfolders so that you can begin advertising NEDP in your agency. We'll also send a link for you to join our Google Classroom. Google Classroom is the platform that we'll be using for this NEDP training. So you'll just want to go to google.com, click the Google waffle, select Classroom, and you may need to scroll down to select that. And then we will send you a link that will give you access to the NEDP training. And this is where you'll find your pre-training information. This is where you'll join our Zoom meetings. You'll find your training materials, your homework. Everything will live on this one platform in Google. Another activity you'll want to spend some time with is to identify your first NEDP candidates. You'll want to work with your NEDP trainer to learn more about identifying and pre-screening potential NEDP candidates so that you have a qualified candidate ready to work with when your training begins. Between the asynchronous and live training components, you can expect to spend about 20 hours on this training. Don't hesitate to let me or your state trainer know if you have any questions or need clarification. All the best to you as you begin this journey. We look forward to meeting with you.